Hello Virgo, welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. My name is Marbert. I'll be taking care of your intuitive needs. So just a little housekeeping really quickly. This reading, the entire reading will be up on IGTV, possibly YouTube tonight, but it's definitely going to be up on IGTV by the time this is posted. I will be reading energy in and around you, so if it doesn't make sense, but if it's flipped, if it's vice versa, and you're like, oh, it makes sense there, then take it as it resonates that way, but don't shoehorn yourself into the reading to make it fit. Just only take what takes. I'm trying to keep these nice and broad. They're coming out really well. I'm working with the shamanic deck for this round of zodiacs. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, you can go over to Daughter of Wind IGTV for the full reading. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can head over to my shop on Etsy. There is a clickable link in my bio. I would love to read for you and start a client advisor relationship with you. So in your past, and actually let's go with what you're showing up. You're showing up here as an eagle. Eagle spirit is all about having the truth, having the higher perspective, flying higher than any of the birds, maybe being a bit of a loner, right? The eagles don't hang out with the sparrows. They have bigger things, bigger fish to fry, bigger prey, bigger babies, everything like that, right? They have to worry about different types of resources and expend their energy in different ways than, let's say, a wren or a cardinal, right? We all have our different roles. Apex predator definitely of the air, or not the air signs, but the elementals that are in this particular deck. But also, again, this keeps coming up, is working yourself to the bone. You need to make sure that you're going ahead and putting in that self-care and self-nurturing, and I'm not just talking about Netflix, I'm talking about like stretching, right? Getting enough hydration, right? Throwing some more extra like spinach in your salads or whatever, like really keeping up with, like, it's a 360 degree. It's not just like, ooh, do om and yoga and sage yourself or something like that. Like, no, it's a whole, like, mental health, physical health, making sure that you're getting out and you're laughing, making sure that, you know, you're thinking outside of the box, and that you are also giving to others, because when we give to others, that's when the universe will open things to come back to us, right? It is an energy exchange. I don't know who this is for. In your past energy here, we have fire. You had a fire in your belly. And about what? About truth, about where you wanted to go next. You decided, you saw something. That's the eagle, right? It sees something and it goes right after it, right? And you know that you have the backings of the ancient ones, right? And maybe this is something that you're going towards that has been in your family line. Maybe you're doing something like, I don't know, becoming a blacksmith or something along those lines, or homesteading or pickling, or something that feels like very home and like something that you're supposed to be doing. Just like when I fell into this, I was like, oh, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, but I didn't know it. And I didn't know it. It just came to me, right? It just came out, and like I could see things that people weren't seeing in the cards, and it was just like, because it's in my bones, it's in my blood. Right? So I just feel like you've had this like soul awakening, this like just something in you that pushed you towards something that you knew was your soul song, from wherever that's coming from. And right now you are in the sweat lodge. You are in the sweat lodge. You are deciding to go ahead and like pick it over, like just making the plans, right? Cutting away all of the BS, focusing, prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your ideas. Mum is the word. I say the curse, and that can definitely talk about like ancestral curses, but here I just say you're not saying anything. You are within. No one has really access to you. You're going through somewhat of a hermit. I mean, look at the sweat lodge, the curse here, but then we have lightning, right? We have lightning. You are getting the downloads. You are withdrawing yourself from society, maybe from social media, right? In order to be able to be open to get those downloads and to get those ideas and to get that inspiration and to be able to get past your blocks, if it's writer's block or creative blocks or whatever it is. And here's another reason why you need to take care of yourself, because when you get outside, you go for a walk, you stretch your legs, things have the ability to come in. But when you have this wall around you, when you're working too hard, it's hard to be creative when you're freaking in like fight or flight mode, right? And just like sustaining yourself on survival energy. So you have to be able to and if that means you have to spend less doing something in order to work less, then you need to do that, because you can never get creative and get those inspirations if you're overworked and overtired. And then you're going to be on like that rat race hamster wheel, and then you're going to feel like you can't get off, and it's just a vicious cycle, right? So here in your future energy, we have wind. When things are picking up, you went from fire, I've got it, to sweat lodge, how do I execute, how do I go about this, to wind, taking off with it. And what I love here is after the curse and not saying anything, it's like, look at the energy of this card, right? You've got the curse here with the hand over the mouth, and then see wild woman. I just see wild woman like ripping it off like a band-aid and just letting it all out, everything that's been held in that bandage, right? You're going to be the wild woman. Even if you're a masculine energy, wild woman is just letting it all hang out, not giving a damn. The roots are going from her head and her hands and the hips and the fingers, right? It's like not, and this is all about your relationship with your job and your work. And it might just be, this card came up before, in this next moon cycle you may have some, and I'm not saying if you have aqua placements, that's the only, we all have aqua placements, but this aqua full moon, we've got 2 full moons in a row in the same sign. This is like the blue moon of the year, right? Only one sign gets it, and this is Aquarius. So harness this Aquarian freaking energy, right? Keep your ideas to yourself, right? Until you get it, because here in your future, in this back corner, what everything culminates to and where the energy is going to come out is you are the luminous warrior. The luminous warrior, I mean, look at it. It's like the wild woman and the earth and the ancestors, you know, mirroring each other. It's you taking on a new take. Remember I was telling, I just got the chills, about you doing something that maybe your ancestors fishing or something, or playing with oils or making jewelry or something, but now you are making it your own, right? It is your own, it is modern, it is update, and it is able to bring to the masses and make it digestible for other people to relate to it, right? Even though it's old, it's new, right? So I really, really love this this message for you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm like, where is it? Animal spirit. Okay, I'm gonna get some advice for you, because I'm feeling this momentum. Can you feel? I'm like, Virgo, right? I'm talking to Virgo, yeah. And then Virgo, you've got to harness, Mercury is going into Virgo, and you know, you've got to harness this when it comes up into our season and all the way through, you know, Leo and Libra season. Keep it rolling, and then you're going to be able to push out that last quarter, right? This is how we harness, this is how we co-create. The spirit, the universe puts this reading in front of you, and there's one thing in here that resonates with you, and then gets you on your way. That's how it's just breadcrumbs, right? The universe leaves us breadcrumbs. So follow the breadcrumbs, follow your heart, follow your lineage, ask your ancestors, ask your, you know, the people that you come from this lineage to contact you, right? And to give you a dream or whisper in your ear or show you something through the ethers, right? Let's get one advice card for you. Be here now. Wow, hummingbird. Yeah, focus, ground, stay where you're at. Hummingbird, there are messages coming. The lightning is coming. It's about to hit. You will be the luminous warrior. Take some time for yourself, right? And just ride this wave. This is big, Virgo. This is really, really big. Go ahead and see where Mercury is like going through your chart and what house and how it's going to affect you, okay? We'll see you next time. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.